still in the, yeah, Kinga. I'm still in the, yeah, Welcome to another episode of Should Have Been a Podcast with your host,
Mike Diesel. SHIN D.
Necessary Kinga. So you were telling me about your recent dates.
I haven't went on a date in a long time.
Uh-huh.
And I'm never going to admit to that. But I have actually went out with friends and did some pretty cool things. I counted it as a date because it's a group of individuals doing individual shit.
Right. So what happened? The dates.
Well, I played Uno.
Uh-huh.
It was pretty cool. And I got drunk at a golfing place. At a what's it called? A golf.
I don't do that shit.
A golf field.
No, was it the new joint?
Yeah. No. We went to another place and just got
Okay.
drunk and laughed at people.
Did you actually?
Hell no. I don't play golf.
It's pretty fun.
We played golf
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Well, not just we just hitting the balls. Yep.
That was it.
Yep.
But I did learn some stuff. Sometimes when you actually when you experience people on their own and you get to learn from them, you can just kind of realize what you can and can't deal with people.
Right.
So I've met people that don't fuck with horror movies. I'm like, oh shit, that's not good. And I've met people that fuck with horror movies.
Now we talking about horror, not just scary,
Not scary movies.
like disgusting,
We talking about
bloody,
the thing
or psychologically twisted.
real life horror movies.
Right.
Things that could potentially happen in real life that scar you. Again, a scary movie doesn't have to be a monster.
Right.
It could just be anything. But a horror movie definitely has a monster in it.
Yeah.
And sometimes that monster is you, me. Sometimes that monster is person. Sometimes that monster is society or what society creates in a person.
Right.
So, like I was saying on the last one of the best horror movies. But I don't think we can do it justice by talking about it like this.
Mm-hmm.
We have to open up a segment and talk about it in that segment where I can deep dive
Right.
under the conscience and explain what a real horror movie is versus a scary movie versus a money grab. Remakes, money grabs,
Yes.
blah, blah, blah. But I do want to discuss this. Drake, Kendrick, Rick Ross.
Yeah.
What you think about that?
Did you listen to all of the songs?
I listened to everything, even the AI shit. Fucking AI was going off.
I didn't hear the AI. With AI who?
No, AI, the fucking artificial intelligence.
No, which?
Drake.
Okay.
But
They were saying, well, I kind of questioned it too. Like, I wonder, was that the real Drake or was that an AI Drake when I first heard it? And that's just because it was kind of light.
No, that's not right at all. So if you unpack it, if I pay attention, Drake been saying shit for years.
Right.
I hope everybody that's watching this, and I got a lot of people that watch this that don't say they watch it. I like J. Cole, but I've been knowing J. Cole wasn't that bar. I knew it. Let me tell you how I knew it. Because Kendrick exists.
Right.
If something like Kendrick exists, he's too much of a Pac to let anybody say they're number one and him not feel slighted.
Right.
All right. Drake, on the other hand, the rumors of Ghost Rider, I don't give a fuck. His Ghost Riders got people. If you go against somebody in their army, you going against somebody in their army. If the bitch got Ghost Riders, the bitch got Ghost Riders. It is what it is. I think Drake is in the argument to be one of the best ever. And not based off of what we consider legend.
Right.
The best ever is that time frame, that era that they exist in now.
Yeah.
And you take that best and you can put him in this legendary zone of this is when Drake reigned.
Right.
Drake is the number one rapper now.
Right.
Because he's smart enough to do both. He's lyrical enough to do both. It's just, you got this society of fake hip hop, real hip hop, and what's not hip hop that pollutes that environment of hip hop, of what we call the culture. It's bullshit. If somebody can put pen to pad or just get somebody else to write it for them and spit it at you, you still got to compete with that guy. There's still that mastermind putting it against you.
Right.
So how good of a rapper are you? We finna see how good Kendrick is against the quote-unquote machine. Rick Ross is trying to revive a dead career by trying to make this battle about him and Drake. But they been fuck niggas. Everybody, Rick Ross is fake. I mean, just based off the police.
That's
part.
why he created ROZAY.
Based off the police part. And then you dealing with a real mafia dude, Freeway Ricky Ross. He like, look, keep the name, just give me some money. You're not gonna extort me, huh? Donuts. Ricky Rozay. He talk all this shit. And I respect the talking shit part. I just don't respect, you used to be a cop. You talking about straight selling dope. 20 keys, 30
Well, that's
keys.
if you don't believe what he say.
I do.
No, I'm talking about why he did that.
If he can openly admit that I was a police officer.
He did.
I was a correctional officer for these reasons. Then you can trace back and lock that hole. That's a RICO. So if it was true, bye-bye.
What I never heard, he never went into details.
You don't have to, because they can find out.
Yeah, he just alluded to the fact that he did. There was a big homie.
Somebody can argue that it's just entertainment, and somebody can argue it's not. Nobody's getting hurt. I like the fact that it's rap. I like the fact that Rick Ross responded quickly. I like the fact that Drake put it out as a leak. The reason you do that, because if it don't hit, I didn't try to put that out. That was a leak.
Or the
I'm sorry.
If it's AI, if it's real, or if it's AI or not. If it didn't hit it, he could have said it was AI. Because people questioned whether it was AI or not.
Because of the last one, right.
I just thought it was light, just because I'm comparing it to his body of disses. He's not topping back to back.
Nah.
It was a hit song and it was a crazy diss. So if you put this next to back, it's like, eh.
So just to be honest, I do think this back to back is one of the best diss records ever of all time. Nothing on the planet can beat. First of all, fuck yo.
I'll fuck your bitch. You know what I did though?
Can't nobody beat that.
You asked me what I listened to on the road. I was listening
You just went to Texas recently.
Yeah. Shout out to Jake's Game Day. Shout out to MDM Promotions. Drick Stoney, he actually brought me out there to do what I do. And we did that.
What's up, Stoney?
And
call me, nigga. I'm serious, nigga. Call me. I called you. You didn't call me back. I remember shit like that. Call me, nigga. And I know you're gonna see this shit.
Right.
I fuck with Stoney.
So people forget about the other song that Pac got. It was a diss song, but it wasn't. They didn't exploit it as a diss song.
Which song was this?
I forget the actual name of the song. It was just on the tip of my tongue. But it's on the Machiavelli album.
Oh, Bomb First.
Nah, but that was a diss too. Yeah. But not even that one.
Every record was a Biggie, fuck you, big fat chicken eating motherfucker. Pac was going on. Every song.
This little nigga named Nas think he live like me.
Talk about he left the hospital, took 5 like me.
You live in fantasies, nigga. That was a whole diss song.
I rejected deposit. Yeah. So let's had Nas.
The realest shit I ever wrote. That ain't the name of the song, but that was in the hook.
Had Nas. What was the name of that song? Oh, White Man's World. We don't know. We'll figure it out.
Fucking technology right here.
So you gonna look it up? Yeah. We one of those guys now.
I was gonna look it up anyway.
Ain't that a bitch?
I can't remember what it was, but I can. Anyway, go ahead.
I actually forgot. We're getting old, dude. No, I'm joking.
Oh, fuck.
We're getting old in wisdom. So, but nothing can stop. Hit 'em up. That's one of the best. That's
number one. Yeah.
And the reason, a lot of people before our generation can say no Vaseline, but nobody said I fucked your bitch, and could probably prove it.
No Vaseline was a business diss. It was personal, but it was more business.
Right. What do you think about?
First off, fuck your bitch and the click you claim. That was like personal.
That's hard.
Like, nigga, y'all niggas shot me. Y'all tried to kill me. Nigga, I'm going in.
And so then you got Biggie that they say never returned fire, but a lot of people say it did. Yeah, well, fuck. If somebody talking that shit, Pac talking, you gotta say something back.
You gotta do something, baby.
And that's why 50 Cent was so relevant. Because he was able to take that Pac energy and destroy anything in front of him. Even
against our lives.
Okay, that's it. Yeah. How the fuck we didn't get that?
Against our lives.
So hold on, let's go back to the Drake thing. Kendrick has always pushed the narrative, I'm the best. Kendrick has always took small shots at everything around him, and it wasn't subliminal. Like he said, you you, and you.
Right.
If you and everybody tried to respond, I think that was the one thing.
The control from the control verse.
Right. I think that's what Joe Budden's fear. That as good as, because Joe Buttons can rap, as good as he is, it's that edge he don't got. He's just got the technology part. A lot of battle rapping shit is battle rapping shit. But can you make this into a song? Can you make this into a hit? You know what I'm saying? It could be something that can hit your body and like it's damn, this shit hard. And then the facts resonate with how you feel about that person. People, Drake a pussy. Drake can't rap.
You don't want them bars from
You don't want that shit from. And look how he went at Ross. He said, what he said? That nigga 50. He said, I might take your last bitch and cuff her like Ricky.
Right.
I can't believe this nigga getting in this. That nigga 50. He about to be 50. He said, I can't believe they got me talking like I'm 50.
Yeah.
I might take your last bitch and cuff her like she Ricky. Cuff her like Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard. I can't believe he getting into this nigga about to be 50. What? That 50 shit right there with Ross. Ross don't like that. Ross don't like 50 because Ross wanted to be that. And you gotta take, before they got into it, Ross and 50, which is just a perfect way to get into that, 50 didn't really he didn't really diss Ross. Ross had to diss 50 because French Montana.
Right.
That's a whole wing.
And Khaled.
And Khaled. And you see this now, it's coming from that. Because 50 was crushing everybody. So with 50 being able to diss Ross and Ross not just disappear like he made everybody else disappear, he exposed Ross' underbelly to being a cop. He took Ross' baby mama, Tia Kemp, took her to the crib.
You won't believe what Tia told me.
I had your baby mama, homie. Fly your kid out, fly your baby mama out, kicking it with her, got her a book deal. Like all type of shit. You can say, oh, let her do it.
Which one of them sued him? Which one of them was the one he had the sex tape?
It was a stripper bitch.
Okay.
She was a sex worker.
She had like a $5 million.
Yeah, because 50 put that sex tape out, he wasn't supposed to do that. You can't do that.
Right.
I mean, he paid the bitch, but it is what it is.
Right. He had to take that.
I think J. Cole being able to respond to Kendrick the way he did and then apologizing just as that's his character.
Right.
He wants to prove he can rap and he can do this. But why? I can make these songs. These songs are not targeting nobody. This song ain't gonna hurt nobody ultimately. I'm finna go ride my bike. Yeah, fuck you.
How long you think it's gonna take Kendrick to respond? Or do you think Kendrick even gonna respond?
Kendrick has to. There's no option but go.
He too up on him though.
He ready.
He had control, and then he had this last one.
Right,
so
right.
He really ahead.
Just for the people watching this, and I hope some real MCs, hip hop head watching this. Eminem actually shitted on all of them. He said, "We need to discuss who had the second best verse on, and all the niggas was on that song."
Right.
He was saying he's the best, but I dare Kendrick or any of them go at that white boy, because now you unlock a different machine. Because he wants to be the best, because he feel like he is, and you should feel like you're the best. Do I think Eminem is the best rapper on the planet? No. Do I think Eminem is the best, a really good weapon against anybody? Yes. He wants to play with these words. He wants to take all his accolades that he developed over the years, achieved, and use them against you. What do you say? You can't sell records? Can't say that. That bitch ass nigga The Game talking about, we don't hear you in the clubs. He said, because I play in, you don't listen, I get played in stadiums. What's fucked up? You still going to clubs. That's fucked up. But again, battle rap, being an MC, is one of the things I love about hip hop. And R&B, a lot of Southern rappers, y'all don't get that shit. Y'all don't get it. It's just fucking music. But I don't want to. We ain't gonna diss. We don't diss other Master P. We don't diss other people. Let us start shooting each other. They so uncultured to hip hop that it's really just street rap.
Right.
Street rap and hip hop two different. Street rap, you die with that. Hip hop, I rap better than you. No, you don't. Pop, 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 pop. No, that don't happen. Street rap, that's what street rap is. I'm over here who's selling dope. Fuck Lil Johnny them. Hey man, we know Lil Johnny them. Fuck you. They making songs back and forth. They see each other in the club. Gunshots. Problem.
That's what I didn't like. I heard a couple things in the media where they was like talking about the Drake and the Rick Ross and the Kendrick and people like, I just hope it doesn't get violent. I'm like, this not that kind of battle.
This generation is stupid. I don't give a fuck. So our demographic don't even cater to this to this group because we're not attractive to that. We got a couple of young motherfuckers. But I don't want to attract. They eat the little Tide Pods. They're so fucking stupid. They see shit on the internet and believe it.
Right.
Whoa, a dragon came from behind the sun. I saw it on the podcast. It's probably real. It's fucking real.
Somebody actually, not a young guy, but somebody actually asked me about that. I was like, I didn't hear about it. Bro was talking about that. Like, I don't know nothing about that.
It's a dragon. It's a goddamn dragon. But you know what? Guys, I made a mistake. The dragon didn't come from behind the fucking sun. It came from Detroit.
Venezuela.
It came from Detroit. Venezuela. Oh, so just bouncing back. A lot of people be like, well, I've talked to people when the podcast conversation, it's like this, that. Listen, thank you for your feedback. But sometimes people don't know what they're talking about. I've heard shit. Shit you wouldn't believe. Shit. So, I was watching the podcast, and yeah, like, do y'all pick what y'all wear?
Yes, I got up, looked in my closet.
Part of getting dressed.
Oh.
So it's like, okay, well, like, are y'all ever gonna do one like a swimsuit edition? I said, this bitch. I said, nah.
Swimsuit.
A swimsuit edition. When I tell you, I get some of the most ridiculous, beautiful statements and comments to this. And I ask people like, hey, listen, take that comment and leave it on my post. Nah, I just said to you, man, like, what the fuck?
Because they got access to you.
And that's cool, but that's gonna change. That's gonna change. So just like
I limit the access to you.
That's not good. And recently I've bumped into a scenario where my life is taking this drastic turn, and this music is a part of like my soundtrack to my growth. I can't listen to none of it. I've never looked at the new music coming out and didn't know nobody. It's like, who the fuck is this? This exists? It's like a fat dude that rap about drugs everybody like now.
Yeah.
Like, he's not even on beat. He be saying crazy shit. Bought some brand new chicken. A nigga went down street. Nigga went down street.
You got to be talking about Boss Man D.
Whatever the fuck. He just say crazy shit. Crazy shit.
Man.
Crazy shit. Hopped out the car, made the car do a leap. What the fuck is a leap? Other niggas be wolves? I'm a wolf with a sheep. What? What the fuck? But, this generation is dumb. Even to appreciate somebody not rapping on beat is a downgrade from where we come from. I blame everybody for Soulja Boy. Yeah, you motherfuckers watching it. A lot of y'all approved it. Even when you remember that, he's just a kid. I'm like, y'all don't realize if he makes it, which he pulled himself up from his bootstraps. The nigga got lucky with it. What if you didn't have a bootstraps to pull yourself up from?
You know what?
To pull yourself up from.
Soulja Boy isn't very important to
the internet. Not hip hop.
And that whole thing.
Not hip music.
To me, anybody who make music and because you know how hard it is to,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like really put this shit together.
Who? Me, that's who. Got that.
Yeah. You know how hard this shit is. So for a person to actually do that, I commend anybody doing it, regardless of what type of music you're making. Everything isn't made for the mainstream. That's the thing. Everything isn't made for the mainstream. Some shit should stay underground or
right.
in its own sector.
And that's what fuck music up.
Right. So the fact that you don't like the new guys, it's not newer music that's out. It's just you don't know them.
Right.
It's the people that you would like that's out, they're not in the mainstream. Because it's probably something that's like not talking about dumb shit.
Right.
I'm not saying you shouldn't talk about dumb shit. What I mean by dumb shit, just being wildly creative with your imagination while you're writing music.
The fundamentals. I mean, if the music is good, the music is good. But the fundamentals of music, like being able to rap on beat, being able to rhyme arithmetic.
Right.
Suck up my dick.
Certain things just not gonna go though. As far as like you could do that with a rapper. You saying he not on beat? He on beat, but he's on the off part of the beat, right?
Yeah,
like but you can't. Yeah, you can't fuck up the melody like that though.
But once you do that, what comes behind you follows that. So I'm
saying, I don't think we would accept a fucking snare being off the whole beat. We couldn't accept that because you couldn't move to.
But rapping off bar, that's probably
you can rap because you can rap in between the lines basically. You know what I'm saying?
So just to say this, shout out to Doski. I love you, bro. The Casuals.
Mm-hmm.
This is Casuals eating that shit up.
Right.
So Dosky said that like that. I love that. Get the fuck out of here with that, Dosk. Those are called bricks. Life is a building. What are you? Those are bricks.
It's a brick in the wall.
Bricks in the building.
Right.
Bricks, brick. Only thing connect them is brick.
Right.
You got windows. You got doors.
Right.
Doorknobs. Everything that comes on the building.
Right.
Come on the building.
But the reason we hear these songs and artists, somebody can go viral, and you can't. Not even the labels know how to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Some shit just go viral.
It just go viral.
It just go viral. So beyond that,
brand new shake your dick in the club.
Everything else that we're hearing is programmed. Meaning somebody said
to you,
we're going to put the money in the marketing behind this particular artist or song for this reason. And a lot of times it's not going to be something that it's only one Kendrick. You know what I'm saying?
Right. There's only one J. Cole.
There's only one Cole. But you really could have an industry full of Kendricks and Coles.
Right. And Drakes.
And Drakes.
Right.
But they're not going to, well, Drake, he's in the middle, not in the middle of them, but he's like, the music that he makes is very safe from Jump Street. You know what I'm saying? And people, I don't think people try to sound like Drake, but they don't, not like with his words. It's just like they like the sound. But anyway, you could have an industry full of these people. You could take Sexy Red, put her underground, and put somebody else that's another female that sexy, look good or whatever, but just not talking about what she talking about. You can put her in that place, and it will work as long as the music is good.
Right.
But they're not going to do that because at some point, and I don't know if you ever bought into this, the Crazy Bone story where he was like, people got together and contrived to whatever. I don't know if that's true, but it makes sense. If I was trying to control a population of minds, not just black people, but a population of people, music is the only thing that gets into you without your permission. You can close your eyes and not watch a movie. You're going to hear music all day, walking into the store.
And music is what? Indicative of
frequencies.
Vibration.
Yeah, vibration, frequency. It's spiritual.
It's spiritual.
So the power that it has, you think they just going to let anybody get out there? No, they're going to, and when I say they, I mean the people who control.
Gateholders.
Each.
Quote unquote record company people that come in there and say, that's a good record. He just said, kill every nigga you can see. Yeah, that's right. The one you put out.
Yeah, we need more of that.
That's the one you put out. So then the underground imitates it and say, you know what? They like this gangster shit. I'm going to give you Gangster Pete.
Right.
And there you go.
So, and when it first started, it was one thing. So we got 50 years in this now. Not us. Hip-hop has 50 years.
Yeah, been around for 50
So
years.
now that we've, in this part of it, instead of people saying, well, I'm going to just rap about it, they want to do it.
Live it.
Yeah, so they
want to be it.
They think that they have to live this lifestyle in order to rap about it.
Right. That gives it its authenticity.
Right.
That makes it authentic. That makes it real. That makes it profound.
Right.
When you can say, I did this. But the real story is from the guy who don't want to say, I've been shot 3 times. Mama got killed. 2 of my kids missing arms. I would have been doing some straight street shit. Been locked up 10 years. Nigga, this is my story. Damn, he survived. We like that. They like, you know what? Fuck it. Bow, bow, bow. I done shot 6 niggas. Bow. 7. what the fuck? What the fuck? So they want to imitate that authenticity. They want to imitate that realistic dynamic of being from the streets. It's not fun. Even when you watch movies give you a better look at it. The music play out a lot longer. You get to hear that brass ball story. I done been through it all. Shot up the mall. You get to hear all these fucking street stories.
Sold all this dope.
You hear all that, and then they never die. They just get old and retire. But then the movies give it to you. The first half of the movie, you getting money. They little kids and shit. We gonna grow up and get that Cadillac. They grow up. Somebody get hurt. One of their little friends. Now these 2 hustling. They get the money. Yeah, some bitch or some bullshit or some bitch ass bullshit involving a bitch on some bullshit comes between them. Now it's a big street war. One of them come up, one of them go down, one of them went out the streets, and there you go. Somebody died at the end. Niggas in jail. There you go. That's why movies, the cinema, the view of it is so beautiful. That's why they got to glorify all of it. But the writers write these movies, John Singleton, rest in peace, a lot of they write these movies where the character loses in the end by living that life.
Right.
But the truth is this. You glorify all that street shit for it's over with. Every motherfucking nigga drop. You glorify it. They glorify it. It was a shootout. Nigga had a bandana on, shirt off, 7 tattoos. Bow, 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 bow. Nigga, we robbing it in the next scene. You got the bad bitch.
Right.
And then he got some hard story to another nigga. I'm just saying, little nigga, you shit. Dude, you gotta represent some deep ass shit. Hood nigga be like, hell yeah. All the fucking while. 3 scenes from now, he finna get killed in front of Taco Bell. With his son. He begging nigga, I'm changing, man. Please don't do it. Fuck you. Wow. End of the movie. Niggas like, I wanna go out, like, I wanna be the one that killed the one.
Everybody wanted to be old dog.
Fuck old dog. Old dog was supposed to be Tupac.
Right.
And then Tupac beat some niggas up and they got him. You gotta get out of here. Still, I've lived that life. I've said that music and I like that shit. But then as soon as you grow up, you say, they got me.
Right.
And then we gotta look at mama, daddy, and society and say, damn, what happens? But it always happens when you don't have no influence. Master P tried to do that. Stop saying nigga. I was the ice cream man to tell you, stop saying nigga. And if this music was still working, I would still be saying nigga.
Right.
But you change when you grow. And then you realize that you're a part of the problem. You don't want to be that. You don't want to look up and say, damn, every time they play this song, tear the club up, somebody get killed.
Stop playing the song.
White people have their own version of toxic music, but nobody dies. Unless it's that devil worship. Jesus Christ.
But we don't get to hear that.
We don't, because it's their underground and it's big.
Right. We don't get to hear that. We don't get to see the fallout from that either. But you can see the fallout from
the street music.
Yeah, niggas making gangster music, street music.
Why is every rapper fucking good? Every rapper got the biggest dick. I fuck the ho, and they fucking bitches. So you mean to tell me if you every single rapper got a I fuck bitches story. And these bitches like the money, so they better moan and scream and holler, oh my God, it's so fucking big. Oh, Godzilla. And talk to a friend, girl, that nigga dick a shrimp. He ain't fucking me. Look, that's why niggas get cheated on. That's why people with power get cheated on. Your money keeping this lady, this gentle creature. It's your money. It's everything that you are outside of who you are. Right. Once you take off this disguise, take out that mask, take out this uniform, I don't want to fuck with you. Nigga, I was trying to survive. Yeah, that's how they look at it.
I've dealt with women that I knew dealt with certain kind of men. I'm like, we shouldn't be fucking the same bitch.
No, hell no. For your sake. For your sake.
Yeah.
Because now this big gangster nigga like, you fuck my bitch, kill his family. What the fuck?
Right.
Let her live though. I still love her.
I never understood that either. Like the most thuggiest gangster niggas be soft when it come to that bitch.
R. Kelly did it perfect with that right there. And let me tell you why. Because thugs cry. R. Kelly, when he fucked Mr. Big's wife and they beat him up and left him in the desert, then he came back on another song just singing and shit. Yeah. Couldn't have been me directing that. He'd have came back, shot 2-3 niggas, beat the bitch up, shot 2-3 more niggas, and there you go, a rap song. He survived.
Right. He got his lick back.
Exactly.
I've always had a weird disdain for so-called tough guys. Not real tough guys, but like everybody's scared of the street dude, scared of the gangster dude. So, of course, I grew up around it, seeing it in the hood, right? So the toughest guy, I seen a nigga get beat under a car.
Debo got beat.
I'm talking about, I'm like, this was supposed to be the tough guy. And I'm like, you could always be touched. So how tough are you really?
Okay.
Or are you really just out here looking for a daddy?
I think we all are. Like, I know there's some deep ass shit. I think we all looking for that male upper figure of anything that you can go to in anything in life. We use each other to kind of bounce and rebound and reverb ideas, thoughts, and contrasting life events. Right. Some people don't got that. Some people got, and I hope this don't hit home, but some people got people they're kin to, they can't bond with because of self-perceived trauma, because of real shit people that went through, and just life in general. When you go through a lot of things, how can you affect the people around you outside of affecting the people around you? Infecting. How can you affect the people around you without infecting the people around you? Right. That's what the word toxic kind of takes precedence. And because I've been toxic, but somebody just be too in the direction that I'm not, and I don't like that. I was that one dude to be like, you can't have no other friends but me. That was me. Because I understood them niggas was fake. Not you, because everybody around you was on some other shit. And everybody that got weeded out.
Right.
A lot of fake ass promoters and shit that would be dead right now if shit went in any other direction. But then when you put certain people around, certain shit don't happen. That's real street shit, if anybody know what I'm talking about.
Back to the toxic music, because at this point we realized that a lot of that shit shouldn't even be heard.
Right.
Shouldn't be played on the radio. Shouldn't be played in the mainstream, period. And even just with me being a DJ and coming from a time where you had partying before people picked up their cell phones. They had them in their pocket, but before the cameras came HD and you just in the club or in a party and you partying, the music was indicative of that. Even though it's always been gangster music or street music played in parties, but it was more music that was danceable.
Fun.
Or fun.
Fuck them other niggas down. That's fun.
Right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right.
They got the New Orleans bop to it.
Right.
That Baton Rouge stank.
Right. But it
Back
was a
that
gangsta ass song.
Them gangsters, dog. But guess what? Them gangsters that listen to the song. It's all about what's going on. It ain't that new shit. Where the song is the hook is a party song, but the verse is niggas shooting everybody.
Yeah, murders.
Party, have some fun. Kill everybody, got a brand new gun.
Yeah.
Got a bomb in this motherfucker. Feel the bomb. What the fuck? Wait a minute. I thought they were just having fun with these hoes.
Yes, it's two. So the guys are separated from the girls in the club a lot of times, or just even playing.
That happens as adults?
Yeah, people just okay.
As adults, it's people in the club on their phone on the wall. I thought it was like high school shit.
Nah, niggas is
So the real parties are in college,
right?
But watch this: the real parties are the shit we throw. You know how we got down.
Yeah,
those are real parties. Rest in peace, Joe.
Yeah.
I threw some of the best, craziest parties that the West Side could ever know about. If you was there, you was there. And a lot of people watching this probably was there.
Right.
Some of y'all got hugged on, kissed on, swallowed on, chibbled on.
Yeah.
But we had some great parties. The pajama party. We went with the pretty boy party. Yeah. Just every party. I remember all them niggas pulled up to get them at the party.
Right.
Went outside on their ass. That's what I'm talking about. And just to tell everybody this, me and my brother Joe, rest in peace, Joe Koenig, we would throw parties at my house when my family out of town. So we throw big parties to the point where we were playing this shit out like, grandma going out of town next week. So let's start telling everybody this week. House party full of about 30, 40 people. Straight kicking it. Look, females there. Some of you promoters can't even do what the fuck we was doing. Imagine if we was charging full out heads.
Right.
Charging.
Right.
I had my little sister, shout out Teapot. I had Teapot in the kitchen working the drinks and shit. Got the music going. Shout out to my mama, because my mama knew. My mama a gangster, boy. You see on the post?
Yeah,
so I love
Max,
hey, mama, I love you. I love you, mama. We done been through so much shit, but for her to kind of know what was going on and just toxically be a parent and let me have that moment, I'm glad nobody got hurt. Nobody got pregnant. Now, I don't know if some of you niggas got STDs. I don't know. But I know a certain person, I'm going to say, and I hope you watch this, fuck it, Asylum. I know for a fact Mr. Draven and I have had a slew of events with certain females when we were young. I know that. I hope you remember that. I remember a bunch of parties, even rest in peace, my boy Cam. We've had things happen that I don't even want to say on camera because we was young. And I know some of these females. Right. Just recently, I've talked to one in my inbox. I want to be like, do you remember do you remember what happened the last time I saw you? Because I do. Let's do it again. But I'm trying to organize a piece of my life before I start let's doing it again. And like I said, again, being able, just resetting this, being able to have fun with a toxic parent like my mom that really had her own life, but she was just trying. And he fell short a lot of times, but I survived. I've been through some fucked up shit. I'm here. A couple of bullet wounds later, that's a joke. But is it really? What's worse than a bullet wound? The missing tit of my mother. The warm embrace of my father. Nigga, fuck that, nigga. Hey, I'm here. That's all some people really need. Some people need those excuses. My mommy didn't do it. My mommy was mean to me. So I'm mad. Fuck you. My mama ain't do a lot of shit, but I love her black ass. I love my mama. And when it come to my father, dada, when it comes to that, it just is what it is. I feel like I was fathered by society. A lot of men I met in society played a role. They were in positions. They just couldn't reach me. Not because they didn't try to. I mean, you had a son that's super athletic doing some crazy shit. Where are you at? And the difference between that and what I'm experiencing is I had kids a lot younger and I'm more involved. So being more involved causes me to have a life at the same time they're having a life. So I might have to miss certain games and miss certain things because I have shit I have to do to make sure you can do the shit you got to do. Mm. And that's why it's good to have a good co-parent, which our parents couldn't do back in the day. It didn't exist. This would happen. You know what? Girl, put that motherfucker on child support. Now you good. You can get a car, some food, you get the medical benefits. Oh, they get you right there. Ooh, those medical. Hey, listen, I know you guys are working it out, but if you put them on child support, we'll pay all that shit. Bring that nigga to us. even when it's reversed, because some females get put on child support, but it's not at a great like steep hill versus men. It's almost close to none. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
On the tip of with the music being a soundtrack to life, and if you don't, I mean, now we got the internet, social media. You can get music almost, instantaneously, any day. How much ever you can overconsume it. But at a time where you couldn't do
overexposure, right?
Right. At a time where you couldn't do that, and the music was your soundtrack to life, it was. You had to pretty much either not listen to it, like pick the shit that you like to listen to on your CDs, tapes, or however you listen to it.
You gotta go buy that too.
Right.
You have to go get it. It's not just easily accessible.
Right. So basically you was limited. You know what I'm saying? Even when the invented of burning CDs came in, you can make your own.
We was there for that.
Right. But
DVDs, all of it.
You was still limited in what you could get. And it seems like it wasn't as, I won't say bad, but basically now you could get your hands on anything, and it's almost worse. And you can curate your playlist more better nowadays is what I'm saying, because you have access to so much music. You don't have to be bombarded with, all the crazy shit all the time. But
even sexually.
Right.
Right now, you can fuck anybody you want to if your imagination where it need to be. Mm. All you need is her name. Type it in there. Tanya Pierce. Yeah, Tanya. Or hey, you want to go the AI route? Their servers, you can type in everything you want to type in and pull up the bitch you want.
Right.
She got 3 titties.
That's way out of
blue skin. 4 fucking coochie hoes. I'm gonna fuck all of them with my hands, bro. They got all type of technology, man. Just try fucking them. New Fuckmaster 6000. Type in what you want to fuck.
Yeah, I've heard men say that they
waterproof.
They don't really want to deal with regular women. I mean that's weird. But so being in a party, DJing and shit like that, right? So now, if it's not a certain crowd, it's weird for me, because if I got to play murder music all night, it's like murder and
that
pussy,
dope.
Murder and pussy.
Music.
If it's because sex, you got to play the sexy red, right? And she's murdering and pussy.
What?
In one.
You bullshitting.
Yeah.
She murdered people.
She got gangster where she talk about gangster shit and she talk about hoe shit. You know what I mean?
She's a gangster hoe. She a hoe ass gangster. Damn.
And it's just at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I don't be trying to put the person with the music, but now it's kind of hard not to, because then they'll show you that they're the person that they're.
This is who I really am.
Right.
Damn.
So then that becomes an influence on a different level to all of our little girls, regardless.
This is tobacco, by the way. So anybody watching, I rolled up a little tobacco stick. I smoke cigarettes. Stick of weed.
But they influenced I say little girls. They influenced the big girls too.
Yeah, because the older women wanna stay young. And how do you stay young? You be a part of the times. How do you be a part of the times? You imitate the bullshit that's out.
Right.
So 56-year-old woman somewhere dressing like Sexy Red. But what about that 56-year-old woman that's sexy? Ooh, you bad bitch. You a bad bitch with an old pussy. You a bad bitch with an old pussy and old titties. You know what old pussy mean, right? You been fucked a lot. I can count how many men I fucked on one hand.
But they say high mileage.
You got an old pussy.
She's experienced.
What's the next? Okay, right here. What makes pussy good? Let's do that. And it's not of the beholder. You can say for me, no. There's one defining thing that make pussy good, and I'm finna fuck y'all up with this one. What's the one defining thing that make pussy good? I'm ready. You ready?
Liquidity.
Loyalty. That once you loyal and she loyal, that's the best pussy ever. Because that's the only one that really matter now. That's that one pussy that might be like, man, bring a bitch in here and fuck the shit out of both of us. I just want to experience it. You're like, what?
Well, it started in the mind.
Nice.
So it makes sense. It starts in the mind. So if you know that that's yours, but I don't want to own.
You don't want to own what?
I don't want to own it.
So
I don't want to be under the illusion that I can own it because it ain't on me. It's yours.
It's her vagina.
Yeah.
So have a female ever told you, it's yours?
Of course.
Did you believe it?
No.
Because now you call her right now and be like, you said it was mine. Can I come get it? She'd probably say something like, I'm married. The fuck?
That was just some shit in the moment.
I hate during the sex when females say, oh my God. It bothers me just a tad. Or when females call me daddy. Oh, daddy.
Yeah.
The stroke. Okay. All right, rekindle. Get it back.
When you got daughters, it's different.
Oh shit. Okay, keep going. That's a different language. That's a little kinky. All right, keep it zesty. Father. Okay, bitch, get up.
Yeah.
Get up. What the fuck? What if a bitch hit you with this? Uncle. What?
You know this thing now. The
Grandpa?
The unk.
Grandpa.
Nigga being unk.
Fuck me, granddaddy.
Unk and
Get
TT.
your young ass up. That's fucked up. I couldn't go for that.
It happens. The dirty, dark secrets.
You making love. You fucking a white girl. Hitting it. And she said, fuck me, you black nigger. And it's off the hook. Like, it feels like, what do? You keep fucking her?
Well, just like so the other day when I told you, depending on what mood I'm in, is going to kind of determine how I react to somebody saying that, right?
Yeah. What the fuck?
So, and I told you this story before. You know if you remember it or not. But I was it was crazy. Now that I think about it, this is crazy. So I'm in this empty pool hall with the lady who runs it. And
who run it?
We had never, done anything sexually, but I kind of knew that it might go there at some point.
Right. You anticipate.
So she invites her friend.
Sound effect.
To come to the pool hall / hole in the wall restaurant game center place. It's a white girl. So at some point everybody's flirting.
This is getting very interesting.
So it got to the point to where I don't know if they've done this before, but I end up with my dick out in front of them, both of them.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not letting you just, I don't know if they've done this dick out. There's a process. So let's go back.
So me and her already had this flirting thing going on.
Did you fuck anybody before now?
No. But I knew, like I said, I knew it could happen at some point.
It was a sexual energy.
Right.
Sexually charged energy.
Right. So in the midst of this, it starts to unfold, but the white girl she's right there. So she down too. Next thing you know, they're both
sucking your dick,
pleasuring me.
No. A pleasuring is a massage or maybe a deep whisper.
You're saying the vulgar way. I'm saying
suck your dick.
The safe way.
Was it a dick ball sucking or was it like a dick massage conversation, like combination?
It was very good. All of it.
Did you nut?
To the point of
you couldn't.
Nah. To the point of what we was talking about at first.
Oh, somebody said you got. Let me suck your dick, nigga.
Nah. She said
this nigga did good.
Give me that nut, nigga.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
What'd you do? You gave it to her. You listened to Massa.
All the ancestors in the world were standing looking like, you disappoint us.
you horny bastard. So I've never been through that. That's never happened. But I have had a small encounter at Pizza Hut when I was real young. So yeah, some shit popped off at Pizza Hut. Now that's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah. That story is fucking crazy. And I was young and
I stopped eating at Pizza Hut a long time ago.
Eating at Pizza Hut used to be the fucking truth.
Yeah. I used to work there.
You used to have video games.
I stopped.
Street Fighters in every Pizza Hut around the world. Fucking Street Fighter 2. Picking Ryu and shit. Those we fighting and shit.
They had the buffet and stuff. They shut down all that shit.
Pasta, some fucked up shit, ain't it? It's just pretty much fat. Fat all the way around. It's the only protein be beef if you put it on there, right?
Right.
Damn. Nigga, that fucking fat is good.
You say pasta.
Pasta.
So
pizza's pasta, right?
I thought pasta had noodles.
I mean, okay. Outside of the bread, you take away the bread, pizza is everything. You just put the bread there. You put noodles. You put noodles in pasta.
We need an Italian correspondence for this one.
Have you ever fucked an Italian chick? Have you ever dealt with an Italian chick?
Nah.
That's weird, dude. I don't think I could. Being how we are, a lot of different cultures got different food. I can't even fuck with all the African shit. I can't.
Fufu.
That sound nasty as fuck. I see how they be eating that shit, dipping it in that. It's so good, y'all. Oh, like rip off some tissue and dip it in a bowl of shit and eat it. That shit look disgusting. I don't want to eat them. When you watch some Chinese movies, you want to eat? They pull off a roll and be biting that bitch. Like
some of that Asian food get kind of crazy. I can go with the African stuff because I can about just say the most weird stuff they might have is some goat or something like that.
No, they eat bugs too.
I'm not talking about
grasshopper from the upper land.
I ain't talking about bush Africans.
Nah, nigga, they eat all type of shit over there.
I'm talking about Americanized Africans just over here with restaurants.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Can you fuck with vegan food?
Yeah.
Fuck you, dog.
Yeah, I cook vegan food.
What the fuck? You ever ate tofu? What the fuck is tofu?
Now that's terrible.
You've eaten it?
I've tasted it.
You be experiencing shit. I'm glad I don't be with you sometimes. I be somewhere eating the shit. I be eating the fat. I be eating the fat I want to eat. Cheeseburger, steaks, and pizza, and chicken, and shit like that.
I tried the tofu just for the hell, but it got soy in it.
Soy, right?
And soy is terrible for you.
Everything is terrible for you. Me and Dusty were talking one day. I've been eating, like, previous to that conversation, I was fucking corn up. My homegirl throw some corn down. I'm in there fucking with it. I got another person be throwing down shit. My fucking mama, grandma, yo people, everybody cooking corn off the motherfucking hook. And then me and Dusty had a conversation on how corn was pretty much even cereal and chips was fed to animals.
Yeah, that's what they made. It was invented for that.
Some fuck was like, hey, this shit good.
Right.
What the fuck?
Right.
Dude, that hippopotamus is eating that shit.
It's feed. Corn is feed.
It's good. It's fucking good.
I mean, you put butter on anything, it damn near be good. But
if you and this is something that somebody asked me, like, why do you guys, when you talk, y'all go so far sometimes, and y'all be let's go far.
It's a fucking normal conversation that we had. Everybody don't know the concept of the show. Should have been a podcast. Was because, and this is in the fucking description on the YouTube page if you ever go to it. Two people having a conversation that ends up with, damn, that should have been a podcast,
right?
Because of the conversation.
Right.
But this is how we normally sit down and talk to each other. Now we just got lights and cameras and shit.
So
microphones.
This is one of them far things I was thinking about. Ladies, fellas, you're dating this person. 1 year, 2 years. Y'all decide to get married in that second year. Everything is good. Y'all got a house together, car. Everything is perfect. You come in the house one day, and you come in the house, you see him, this nigga eating boogers. You see him take one out of his nose and put it in his mouth. What's your fucking next move? Or Kinga, what's your next move?
I gotta figure out if she like you trying to like prank me or something? Like,
No, she said, well, I've been doing it. I'm addicted to it. I eat my boogers. What do you do?
Other than being grossed out?
Yeah. Do you stay? We can't.
First of all,
I gotta go.
I gotta get over the fact that I'm grossed out. Like,
he can't even decide to leave or not. He's
Yeah.
sick. So again, ladies, what do? Now, this is the conversation I want to have. You come home. What if you can't please your husband? And every time you come home, he not jacking off.
I've heard that before.
Females do it though. You know what I mean? Niggas leave the room. She be like, oh, it was so good. I'll call you later. Bye. Over with.
Some women can like look past the fact that you don't fuck her right if you feed her right.
If you treat her right.
Yeah.
I don't think I can look past it. I want to be equally yoked. I want to treat you right, fuck you right. And you know, I want to keep that last one to myself. But there's a lot of things you can do right.
Right.
So a lot of females want to go on dates. A lot of females want to be courted. But are you date material? Are you court material?
I'm terrible at that.
This is the thing. I'm intelligent. I believe that. So I manifest it. I'm willing to pay for a date. I'm willing to, I pay. But then it's on you to be on some other shit. Because if you're on some other shit, I'm on some other shit. I'm not spending my money on you bitches. I'm not spending my money on you hoes. But I spend my money on a woman because I can figure this out. I'd rather be with somebody I give a fuck about, one of my kids, one of my homies, one of my homegirls I really got a bond with, than go hang out with somebody that nothing's happened. I'm not dating you to fuck you.
Right.
A lot of people date to fuck. We finna go out to eat 3 times, take it to the movie, go for a walk, pussy time.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
I think
that's crazy.
I've dated women who was used to that routine, but when they realize I ain't chasing pussy,
we're in the 3rd movie by now. We should be having sex. He's gonna ask to come in.
No,
hell no. What the fuck?
Like I ain't never chased pussy ever. And you shouldn't have to.
I have. Come out. It depends on if they stole them or not. They run down the street, you gotta chase them. That's a stupid joke. I'm just talking shit. But in the same breath, I have pursued females. I've pursued them. Hey, what's up with you doing?
Pursuing and chasing is different.
Let's divide them. Let's split it up. What's pursuing?
That's what you naturally gonna do.
What's chasing?
She trying to get the fuck away from you.
So that's beautiful because sometimes I want to get the fuck away from you could be subtle.
Well, it could be a test too. You know, they could just be one of those type of women that like to be
chased.
Yeah, so they'll put you through these loops and stuff and
vigorously pursued.
Right. I just don't. It'd be hard for me to see a situation where I'm finna do any of that.
Okay. So again,
It's got to be some mutual interest where it's not just.
I've sat in front of people and looked at them like, you're fucking beautiful. What exists outside of this wonderful shell? Oh, you funny. You cute. You got, dark humor. I like this. I like this. What's next? What's next? You got to fuck with the people you got to not take care of. You got to fuck with people that's almost equipped for themselves because we're at a point in an age where we ain't fixing you bitches. And we not expecting you bitches to fix us.
Not at all.
But watch this. We will fix a woman. And a woman will fix a man. I will play the role of father, protector, male. And you will play the role of mother, nurturer, female. And it doesn't matter which day, we can switch. They can break in this bitch and you can go shoot them and I can go feed the baby. Somebody in the house. Hey, babe, the gun's downstairs. I'm gonna go protect the kids. What? Wait, what? No. You said that this gender thing is off and it doesn't matter who do what, right? So you go fight them 5 niggas that's breaking in. I'm pretty sure you fuck one of them.
Gender roles.
Have you ever role played with a female? You know what? You haven't. You're not the type. I dare you say, have you?
Play the role like I'm gonna be there forever.
Damn. I can't play that role. If I say that, I probably will. But I've played roles.
No, I what I mean by that is, so I could mean that, because if you never do nothing weird to where I'm like, get the fuck away from me, or we can keep a bond regardless, then we can.
You can play like a Dracula, come in the house and get her. Akeem, is that you?
But I don't, you know, I don't know. Probably my personality wouldn't let a woman, unless I actually opened up to her like that. Like, listen, whatever you show me what you like, what you own, and stuff like that.
You probably play a role.
If I don't say that, she'll probably think I would never do that.
I want you to be Godzilla, destroying my titties. Oops, I meant cities.
Or maybe I ain't never dated a woman who into that.
Okay, so watch this. I'd never forget this. I would never forget this. I played a role with this one chick. We played like Black Tarzan. I know this sounds far, but we was at Dosky house and all the lights was out. And it was like two chicks. It was me, her, Dosky. I know your memory good. You remember this. And it was this other particular I dated when we was in high school. I'm crawling around like a little tiger and shit looking for her. She crawling around. We fucking hunching and shit. Bro, that was some kinky. I need somebody to play Tarzan with. Niggas in. You come in the house, like, or be the vampire guy. I could also be the dragon from Venezuela.
Well, Venezuela. See, your personality,
I'm on that shit,
makes you more apt to be. I
had a female ask me to growl during sex. She like,
I know a lot of women don't like quiet sex.
You like quiet sex?
No, I say I know a lot of females don't like quiet.
They don't.
Sex.
They want to hear us. They want to hear that crazy shit. That's crazy. But we want to hear them moan too.
Right.
Imagine you just pounding this chick and you. Oh, okay, that's good. I like that. What the fuck? You start punching that leg at this point, you know? But but females always say to me, like, you don't make no noises? What the fuck you want me to do, moan? There we go. I don't. But if if it's good enough to moan, I'll moan. But I don't. I'll grunt.
Does a moan make you feel like less of?
I just don't know how to. You know what? I don't see why we would moan. I guess it's categorized.
A man moan.
A man moan.
Yeah.
A mun. Do you mun during sex? Nah, but of course you gonna. If something feels good, you're gonna moan. It's gonna, even when you eat. I do it more when I'm eating.
Right. Right.
Look.
Do you do that when you're eating her?
Yeah. No.
What's the difference?
I never. Okay, I've never made those. No, eating pussy. I've never made, like, I'm gonna try that. The next time I do that, the next time I eat pussy, I'm gonna turn into a monster, and she gonna start laughing. And I'm gonna punching her knee, start howling, chasing around the room with a belt. What the fuck? That's good sex. That's some good sex. And I know I'm gonna get inboxed on some crazy shit. Please don't inbox me about whooping you with a belt on some monster shit, because I will fucking do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. The first inquiries, the first 5 people. Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that. And this is strictly hetero whoopings. I could do that though. Be a superhero, like 2 females, you come in there and wrestle one down, like the bad girl. I got you. And then start having sex with the other one. And then the other one, like, I'm a good guy now. And you had to fuck her too. That's some creative shit. I got excited about that shit, didn't I? But you ever dress up? You ever had sex in your shoes?
Of course.
Okay. Butt naked, just shoes.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why? Was it some Jordans? Nikes? What?
Nah.
What did you have? For a female to have on just shoes and fucking, that's kind of sexy. For you to have on some just shoes, some boots, put some boots on. Why'd you have on just shoes, bro? Just fucking shoes.
No, okay, so
this is crazy.
I was naked at first, and then I had to.
First, you need a grip.
Nah, I put my shoes on to like do something, like go in the on the balcony or something.
To piss off the balcony.
No, it was like, why did I do that? I think I was looking like making sure wasn't nobody finna come through.
Okay.
It's like, why is somebody
So you don't know why, but you had shoes on.
No, I had to go outside for something. Or like peek out the door or some shit like that. I had shoes on. So when I came back,
tennis.
I never took them off.
And you just hopped in the place with the shoes on.
Right.
Did you have a condom on?
I don't remember.
Why is, I'm not gonna ask that. Unprotected sex is, what's your opinion on that?
That's a subject that should have been a podcast.
But wait, there's more.
I'm still in the, yeah, Kinga, I'm still in the, yeah, I'm still in the field with mine, so don't interfere with mine. The truth will shoot chills through spines. It's not back in the day, I'm a pro with the tools now. And my drills is fine. She step in her heels, she fine. She step over here, she mine. She head over heels and I done heard it a million times.